What's up, guys? GameBreaker here with the World Cup action. I have in this series the 100% true World Cup predictions brought to you by me, the ultimate source for all of your World Cup facts. Clearly, we are going to be starting off today in Group A, obviously, because tomorrow is the big day. It's the first game. It's Brazil versus Croatia. So I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Group A, what predictions you can make, where the safe bets are to be placed, and we'll see what you can do from there with this information on your own. So, to start things off, I have some pack openings rolling in the background. Undoubtedly, I recorded that a little while ago, I guess. I think I got some normal packs as well as some World Cup packs. So, enjoy that, but that's not the main focus. Let's go back to the game. The game tomorrow, the game everyone will be watching. It's Brazil versus Croatia. So, in the past, World Cup games, especially at the beginning of the tournament, tend to be boring, unfortunately. No one wants to lose their dream in the first game, so usually you get these like 0-0 draws, 1-0 wins, and it's like really boring for the first few games. But we're hoping this year to turn things around. Maybe Brazil or Croatia will be able to set a different standard for this World Cup, and maybe we can have some cracking games, some like 4-3 bloodbath or something like that. But here's my prediction for you anyway, and that is Brazil and Croatia draw the opening game 1-1. I know this is an edgy prediction because everyone thinks Brazil is the favorite to win, but I think Croatia is ready to show up and show the world that they are the powerhouse. If you look at their lineup, they have plenty of talent if you've been watching any of the leagues that these guys play in. You've got Cerna back at the defense. He's an absolute rock. Not to mention monsters in the midfield, Luka Modric and Ivan Rakitic. Rakitic has had an amazing season. Modric, I haven't heard too much about, but he is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And apart from the midfield, you can't rule out Croatia's offense either. They have Mario Mandzukic and Olic up top. If those two will be playing, again, plenty of health concerns to be had with every team in the tournament, essentially. But I really think that Croatia has enough talent to put a goal past the overly aggressive defense of Brazil. As we know, Sideshow Bob, a.k.a. David Luiz, likes to get forward. Dani Alves likes to get forward from right back. Thiago Silva will stay back, and he'll be able to hold the wall easy enough. But I think they're going to concede at least one goal. So I'm predicting Croatia gets one. The only place this prediction could go sour is if Brazil gets the second goal and is able to get the win. But I'm predicting a 1-1 draw on opening day. Let's call it goals from Mandzukic and... Actually, we're going to go with David Luiz. We'll go with something crazy. We'll go maybe like some David Luiz header goal from Brazil. So that's your opening game. I'm predicting a 1-1 draw. Mark it, take it to the bank. So, next game happens the day after, Mexico versus Cameroon. Let's talk a little bit about these teams first of all. Mexico has been coming off some actually pretty decent results versus the opposition after they have changed managers. Miguel Herrera has done a much better job with the club than the past coach. I forget his name right now, but they've been having some good results lately, so they are looking pretty strong. They, of course, have some good names as well. Guadrado, Giovanni Dos Santos. So I think Cameroon, they have so many good players too. I mean, they have a lot of solid players. Cameroon has no like standout players, unless you of course count the legend Eto'o, though he's getting a little bit old and slow. So you've got Eto'o, but you've got a really solid defense back there as well with Nkulu in the middle. You got Alex Song, who I think plays like center defensive mid or something, so he might be helping out at the back as well. Cheju is an absolute monster at the back for Cameroon, so they've got a lot of really strong players that I think Mexico is going to have some trouble with, but I do think they will be able to overcome, and I am going to go with a Mexico sneaky 1-0 victory over Cameroon in Game 2. Game 3 sees Brazil come up against Mexico. I think Brazil puts their foot down in this game, discouraged from their tie in the first game against Croatia. Brazil wins this game 3-1 over Mexico. You can count that. That game is on the 17th. Then on the 18th, we go back to Cameroon versus Croatia. And I'm going to go with Croatia on this one. Again, I think their talent is going to be just too much for Cameroon to handle. They have the toughness to stack up against Cameroon, and the talent is better. So I'm going to go with Croatia 2, Cameroon 0 in the game on the 18th. Excuse me. And then on the final day, we have Cameroon versus Brazil. I think Brazil rolls again in that one, but I think they just barely do enough to get the job done. I think it's a 1-0 Brazil win in that game. And then Croatia versus Mexico. I think I'm probably going to go with probably another draw in this game. Maybe nothing, maybe 1-1. Don't think it's going to be 2-2. I think it's going to be a low-scoring draw in that final game. So you guys can tally the points for yourself based on what I said there. Maybe I've tallied them on the screen. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for overlays in these videos. But that, my friends, is my predictions for Group A. Make sure to show me your support for these videos, as I'm going to be trying to put one out every other day or so we can keep up with the games as they happen. So the next one we'll be doing is Group B, Spain, Netherlands, Chile, and Australia. I've got plenty of good stuff to talk about for that game. Make sure to stay tuned for any of that stuff. Please leave me a like if you are going to be enjoying this series at all. Be sure to leave your predictions in the comments below and share the video with your friends. That's all I can ask from you. You'll continue to get good stuff from me. That is going to be it from me, guys. Please enjoy the World Cup. Catch y'all next time.